Welcome to the RAV4 Hybrid. This shall be my very next car. Thank you, Toyota, for taking me another place, which is to your RAV4. Thank you. What does Russell say? Russell says, hey, with my raccoon face.
Hey everybody, it's Russell Frost from What Drives Us. Welcome to my review of the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. I've really been looking forward to doing this review since the RAV4 Hybrid came out. The RAV4 Hybrid is the rising star in Toyota's hybrid line. And there's a lot of good reasons for that. Performance-wise, it's a pleasure to drive. Every bit as much fun as the gas versions. The gas mileage is pretty strong for a vehicle of this size with this kind of features for this price. Is the performance, the MPG performance is excellent. Comfort, fit and finish, it's as nice as any Toyota hybrid that I've ever driven. The interior is gorgeous. I have the black and brown interior, which you'll see in some other video. But speaking of gorgeous, the one that I got, normally I don't always get like great review car colors. This vehicle came in a Toyota color called Galactic Aqua, which is amazing. It is this beautiful midnight blue that looks almost black until you get it in direct sun, and then the sparkle, the metal flakes in it are dark teal and aqua, and you see that the paint is actually a dark blue. It's a gorgeous color. Coincidentally, or not coincidentally, I've had more compliments on this car while I'm out shooting video than I have on any vehicle that I reviewed in recent memory. It definitely gets reactions. It turns heads. So in that sense, Toyota's been very successful, and obviously in the sales sense as well. People have been buying this car up, and it's really, really hurt Prius V sales, which is probably the closest Toyota hybrid that competes with the RAV4. So what is it that's good about the RAV4 Hybrid? As I said, the HSD system in it is strong. It's well put together. You get excellent MPG. Mid-30s are easily attainable. If you drive badly, 25 MPG isn't bad. For a vehicle of this class, I would consider that to be very, very strong performance. Feature-wise, it has all of Toyota's safety sense features, which are fantastic. This particular version is all-wheel drive, which means it's very, very sure-footed in bad weather. I live in Florida. I don't have a chance to test it in the snow, but I have tested it a lot in the rain and in wet dirt, and it drives very, very well. Which is good. And this is not made to be an off-road vehicle. This is, a small SUV, a crossover almost. But that sure-footedness is nice. Ostensibly, lots of people have their families and whatnot in these cars. And if nothing else, maybe you care for your own skin and you want to drive something that stays on the road. That's important. So, as I said, the interior is very nice. The seats are comfortable. There's electric seat for the driver. The black and brown soft text with top stitching looks fantastic in my opinion. The interior body panels, some of them have a look kind of reminiscent of the old Camry Hybrid. It's kind of a carbon fiber-ish, sort of wood grainish, very black on black kind of piano gloss panels that are nice. Standard Toyota touchscreen, HVAC system. This has a JBL Green Edge stereo system, which is good. I don't think it's awesome. I'm not a super big fan of it, but it's a strong system and certainly performs well within most consumer expectations. As I mentioned, all-wheel drive. what Toyota's calling their AWDI, which is their intelligent all-wheel drive system. It's a hybrid, so it's got a lot of nice jump off the line. Again, for a vehicle of this size and weight, it's a pleasure to drive. There's no question about it. A lot of my complaints are pretty much complaints that apply to a lot of cars and a lot of Toyotas. Things like switches that are inconvenient to get to, whether they're down by your left knee or down by a center column, that I think should be up higher. I think there should be a USB power socket up on the front that is not connected to the infotainment system. The reason for this is, if you decide you want to just charge something, you can't, because it connects it to the infotainment system. It will ask you questions. You can do it, but it's kind of a pain. And honestly, just a dumb USB power socket in 2017 probably isn't an unrealistic expectation. This vehicle, as I'm driving it, costs just about $35,000, which isn't bad. Again, for a vehicle in this class with these features. I did mention that RAV, like all current model Toyotas, has the complete Toyota Safety Sense suite of features, and super important in my opinion, because driver safety is a huge thing for me, and these features also contribute to other people's safety, whether they're pedestrians or other motorists. So I think that's a big plus, that Toyota's including those features in, and this vehicle has them. Whether it's the blind spot monitoring, again, which is enormous in my book, or the lane departure assist, the dynamic cruise control, which is a wonderful thing to drive with. If you spend any time in your vehicle, these features are important, and you should want them. Unless you're that little old lady from Pasadena that only drives 2 miles each way to church on Sundays, you drive enough that the Safety Sense features are valuable and important. That's my opinion, but again, how much is your safety worth? How much is not being responsible for another person's injuries or property damage? How much is that worth? Thanks very much for watching. You can find me at whatdrives.us. You can download all of our weekly shows and see all of our reviews, including my reviews, recently of the Toyota Avalon Hybrid, for instance, or this one, of course, since you're here now. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/whatdrivesus. All one word. It's facebook.com/whatdrivesus. Follow us on Twitter at What Drives Us. Again, all one word. We would love to have you as part of the family, and I want to thank you very much for taking the time to watch this review.